What's up, travellers? Tonight I'm on a brief visit to Townsville and staying at the Vale Hotel, somewhere in suburbia. So let's find out what it's like. So the Vale has a steakhouse, a pokies bar, and doesn't seem to have a reception. Vale is located on Ross River Road in Aitken Vale, and judging by the amount of traffic here on a Sunday afternoon, I'm thinking that we might have the same typical shit hotel traffic noise. Well, the sign says rooms available, but I haven't actually been able to find them yet. And I've done a complete lap of the Vale Hotel, so might have to look a little bit further. I think I might have found the accommodation, because if you turn around from the Vale Hotel, we can see in the distance it says the Vale accommodation. So I'm hoping that that's where I've booked my room for tonight. Well, looks like reception's closed and I've got to go all the way back to the gaming lounge where I just was. So, take two. Well, that was interesting. Never checked into a hotel in a gaming lounge before. And a little bit ominous in that I've got a swipe card for the secure parking, and don't know exactly why that is, but the atmosphere has got an interesting feel. We'll wait and see. And the signs sort of lend weight to that slightly dodgy feeling, but as I said, we'll wait and see. No judgments. So I decided to drive around to the secure parking rather than leave the car where it was, and let's see how this goes. Well, it certainly is secure. It's a bit like Fort Knox. Number 15 is what I'm looking for. And we don't seem to have a number 15. Looks like I'm in cell block 2. So we'll take 2. And here we are, number 15. Oh, apart from the wafting cigarette smoke from outside coming in, this is the room. It's got a front door and a back door. has it got a light. A light there. And that seems about it. So let's check out the room in a little bit more detail. Firstly, upon entrance from the back, we have a desk, coffee facilities, a bin, quite a large bin, a small fridge that currently is silent, a queen-size bed with sheets only, another entrance, a door that leads nowhere, a cupboard with a broken door handle and very rickety hinges. We have an iron, a spare blanket, a couple of drawers, an ironing board, some plastic hangers, spare pillows that looked to be nicely laundered, another chair, and walking around here we'll check out the bathroom. Toiletries, slightly aged tapware, toilet, and quite clean shower. Tad of mould or damp, and a few dings on the mirror. Apart from that, it's okay. So now it's time for the fridge noise test. Not bad, and it certainly doesn't run all the time because it wasn't on when I walked in. And this one can easily be unplugged to reduce the noise totally. So now it's time for the instant coffee test. And today at the Vale Motel, they've got Nescafe, which admittedly I don't drink instant coffee, but is a slightly higher step up than the International Roast. And let's see, best before April 2024. So in date, all good, Vale Hotel. And now we'll check out the entertainment, see if the TV works and whether it's got more than 2 channels. Looks like we have action.
Working corporate city jobs, but a weekend trip to the 900-year-old Hongchun village soon changed everything.
What channels do we have? We've got 2.
Yeah. 1 out. Yes. We decided to.
Just free-to-air channels, looks like.
So which do you like better, the city or the
It
mountains?
seems to work okay. And now we'll check out the Wi-Fi. Well, the information in the hotel says scan the QR code or connect to accommodation Vale. And here we note on the tablet a significant and clear lack of accommodation Vale. But let's try the QR code and see if we can get some connection. Well, that's a bit better. Scanning the QR code, we get the network. Whoops. Let's do it again. Connecting to network. And might trim this bit out while we're waiting for it to connect. or we might not. We might leave it in. We might see how long it takes to connect. And it doesn't connect. So let's go manually. It's looking a bit better. I hope the speed of this network is quicker than the speed of connecting. Okay, sign in. Looks pretty slow. Not fast at all. Good thing I'm going out to dinner with a mate tonight, because I don't think I'll be browsing too much or watching too much online if it takes this long just to even connect. One good thing about this hotel so far is that we're far enough away from the road to not be able to hear any traffic noise. But you can hear a little bit of noise, and admittedly this is late afternoon on Sunday. Let's hope it doesn't persist during the evening or late at night. So, not being a rugby league follower, it escaped my mind that tonight is the final of this year's NRL series, and looks like there's a rugby team staying in one of the units, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon and they're well on the way, and I don't think I'll be getting a very good night's sleep tonight. Well, this room at the Vale Hotel in Aitken Vale, Townsville, is only costing me $100 a night, so I could hardly expect it to be much more than shit. But so far we've been unable to connect to the Wi-Fi at all, and I've noticed that the room has a sort of a damp, stale smell of old cigarettes as well that I haven't noticed in staying in hotels in Paris back in the year 2002. So the purpose of my trip to Townsville is to catch up with an old mate from Tassie who's up here visiting some relatives. And ironically, his name is Oscar, hence the "What's up, travellers?" But the reason why I'm staying at this motel is because it's 1.5 k's away from where Oscar's staying, and it has a restaurant on site with not a bad reputation. So we can catch up and have a meal and then both be on our way in the morning. So Oscar and I are here at the Grazie's restaurant of the Vale Hotel, and we're indulging in our favourite
Up there.
vegetarian and vegan meals.
Excuse me.
Here's cheers. The restaurant that I briefly showed in the footage of myself and Oscar having our non-vegetarian meal was called Grazie's, and the menu is available online, and for those unable to access it online, this is the menu. Well, it was great to catch up with Oscar and his stepson and his new partner, but now I'm back in the room, and I must admit that at least the rugby league team from 2 doors away has gone, and the noise is significantly reduced. But getting back into the room from the other part of the hotel was pretty much like getting through a prison compound and scanning your key to get through a secure gate and entering the compound again. But the room now is quiet. It's quite cool, although the aircon's been turned off for quite a while, and hopefully I'm going to have a good night's sleep. So here we are at the light switch, and let's walk through the room to the bed. And now imagine that we're in bed and we need to turn off the light to go to sleep. And we walk back to the light switch and we turn it out. Oh dear. Well, it's Monday morning, public holiday for the Queen's birthday. I've tried to check out at reception at the accommodation and it's closed. So I've come over here to the gaming lounge to check out and it's closed. So I think I might just drive all the way back over to the room, and I mean drive back to the room and leave the key in the room. I mean, come on, Vale Hotel. What are you thinking? So let's sum up our experience at the Vale Hotel in Aitken Vale, Townsville, Queensland, with what we call the pirate score. So firstly, cleanliness and upkeep. Well, it was clean, but it was very average and smelt like stale smoke. So for cleanliness and upkeep, 1 star. Facilities, well, there was no cooking equipment, barely no furniture. There was an iron, but thinking about the clientele that would probably stay at this hotel, might they ever need one? Add-ons, well, no pool, but there was a restaurant, there was a gaming bar, there was a sports bar, there was a Dan Murphy's, there was a pissed rugby league team, there were random vagrants walking around drunk during the day. The restaurant was okay, the decor was good, and the food was average and not overpriced. So I'll give it 2 stars. The Wi-Fi and entertainment, well, you had all the channels on the TV, it worked okay, good reception, but the Wi-Fi, oh my God. For a hotel with a top quality website, online check-in, online ordering and payment in the restaurant, the Wi-Fi was pretty much all about them, but nothing about you. 1 star. So, bed and bath. Well, the website describes it as a walk-in shower. And yes, I didn't have to jump, crawl or scramble to get into the shower, and the water pressure was okay. The bed was comfortable, and I actually did get a good night's sleep. Well, half a good night's sleep. So for the bed and bath, I'll give that 3 stars. And finally, the was it better than home? Well, after the rugby league team had buggered off, quite early in the evening I must admit, and it was a long way from the road, it was actually really quiet when I went to bed. So I chanced it and didn't use the earplugs. And it was good until 3:09 AM and some random woman decides to make a phone call outside the window. So no, it wasn't better than home. No bonus. So for the that's a total for the Vale Hotel of stars. So the Vale Hotel proudly proclaims that it has rooms available, but I don't think I'll be choosing one again, because I'm going to have to say that the Vale Hotel was unfortunately one of the shit hotels of Australia. So that's the 3rd time that I've stayed in a hotel in Townsville. The first 2 times were down on the strand below us. In fact, you can actually see the 2 hotels. And they were great. They were the 2 hotels where I got a better night's sleep than I did at home. But out here to the west, it's a different place. Last night at dinner, Oscar's stepson talked about the type of place that Townsville was, and he said it wasn't surprising that there's a Facebook group called Shit Towns of Australia, no relation to this channel, in which Townsville routinely tops their number 1 list, because it seems to be a place where there's a lot of crime and people are worried. People lock their doors, people install perspex screens on their wire doors so people can't come through them and get into the house. And that feeling was definitely reinforced last night at the Vale Hotel. So Townsville, I really like your vistas, and I like part of you, but I'm worrying that maybe the Vale Hotel, as a shit hotel of Australia, is merely reflecting the fact that it's located in a shit town of Australia. Oh well, see you next time, somewhere in the room.